All right, we're here with head coach Marty Ward. 14-3 loss to USA in game 2 of pool play. But, I was sitting there, and if there was any question about if your team would respond after yesterday, they came out firing. What did you see early, and kind of what was the game plan early?
Yeah, game plan was real simple. We didn't have much time to make adjustments. So we played around with the personnel a little bit, played around where we were going to attack from. Defensively, how extended we were going to be on that side of the ball. Coach Woods put a great game plan in with the zone, mixing some zone in with some shutoffs, some man-to-man. So I was real pleased with it. We cleaned up the middle of the field, took our time clearing the ball. We looked really strong in the first half.
Yeah.
And then I think there was a little bit of that turnaround from 4 p.m. game yesterday to 11 a.m. game today.
Yeah.
Kind of hit us a little bit in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think halfway through the third, it was 4-3, and then USA ends the quarter on a 5-0 run. Just seems like simple things like couldn't clear the ball, offense couldn't get in rhythm. What flipped? You kind of just touched on it, but what did you see?
Mental mistakes, being a little bit tired. Not communicating as a team as much, and that's what falls apart when you start getting a little gassed, right? First thing that goes is your talk, right?
Yeah.
So for us, it's just continuing to dig in, continuing to believe, and continuing to get better, and know that one half of lacrosse doesn't define this team.
Right. Let's talk about a bright spot. Something about the goalie, Ryder Johnson. He really kept y'all in the game, especially in the first quarter. But he was kind of standing on his head over there. What did you see?
He played great. Can't expect more out of a young man bouncing back from yesterday than that. Yesterday it was a little bit of rebounds and things like that coming out of his net. Today he seemed to catch every ball that came to him. So really proud of Ryder. He's going to continue to develop as a good young goalie, and I think the future's real bright for him.
Yeah, I heard you tell him before the game, this is your net. He's going against a roster full of D1 guys. Right. Someone told me he's only 17.
Yeah.
What did you hear? What did expect from him, or how was he feeling coming into the game?
It's just, as a head coach, only thing you can do is try and instill as much confidence in your team as possible, and player by player as much as possible. So, in the net, from experience, right? Head coach always should be instilling as much confidence in their goalie that they can. So, we all got his back, and he knows that. And boy, he stood on his head today for us. So he played a heck of a game.
Yeah, we won't share what happened in the huddle, but you've been doing this a long time. It looked like you gave him an opportunity to kind of hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
What kind of went into that?
Just I think we started playing a little bit of me ball towards the end of the game, and that's not going to get it done. And at this level, we have enough talent where if we play as a team, we could be a real tough out. So just kind of that message being reiterated from the captains and some of the leaders on the team all the way down the line. So we got some digging in to do, but at the end of the day, like I said, 30 minutes, we're not going to let that define us, and we're going to keep growing from this one.
Yeah, and so you got a day off. What do you do with your day off to help you get ready for Canada?
Yeah, just a meeting this afternoon, some film, talk through kind of this game, put that in the back of our heads, and then a little walkthrough practice tomorrow. Just try and get the guys out there, talk through some adjustments going into Canada for Tuesday. And spend some good time together. We got a team meal tomorrow night, so looking forward to just laughing a little bit and just continuing to grow.
Yeah, well, and I got to remind ourselves, they're young kids, and how I say kids, I'm 43, but right. How do you keep the spirits up, during when it's obviously a tough loss, but it's a long tournament, even though it's a short amount of time. You got plenty of lacrosse to play.
It's like I told the boys, no one hates to lose more than your head coach.
Right.
I'm telling you right now. So for me, it's just really it's about us just continuing to come together as a team and become a family while we're over here. And we're going to play our best lacrosse. It's going to come, and we're going to put games together. And when we do that, it's going to be pretty special to watch.
Awesome. Well, we thank you for the time.
Thank you. Appreciate you.